right now on DC News Now at 4.
7 Smithsonian museums forced to shut their doors because of a mechanical issue. Why visitors say they're disappointed.
Tracking a few storms, meteorologist Damon Matson is watching the rain as it moves closer to DC.
Voters in the district will soon have the opportunity to weigh in on the future of foie gras. The animal rights groups say the process to make this luxury food item is cruel.
If humans are going to explore post-Earth or outside of Earth, we need to be able to grow our own food.
And NASA is looking ahead to the next giant leap in space exploration, a human mission to Mars. We're taking you inside a competition to grow food in space and help keep future Mars crews alive.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4 on Mark Hall. It was a disappointment for people in the district today. Several Smithsonian museums forced to close their doors due to what officials are calling a mechanical issue. That's where we find DC News Now's Liberty Simmons. She's at the National Mall. Of course, Liberty, these museums, a major draw for tourism. What are visitors telling you?
Well, Mark, many of those visitors say that they were just disappointed. You can see the sign here at the Smithsonian Museum of Asian Art, and it says that it is closed due to an emergency, and it is one of 7 total Smithsonian locations forced to shut down today. Now, the Smithsonian Institute said the closures were due to a mechanical issue. The locations impacted include the National Museum of the American Indian, the Hirshhorn, the National Museum of African Art, the Smithsonian Castle, Arts and Industries Building, and the Ripley Center. We spoke to a visitor who came all the way from Tennessee to visit the National Museum of the American Indian, but said the doors were closed. He did say, however, a staffer did come out and told him it was due to an issue with the air conditioning.
Somebody came out and told me it was AC. So I was actually really excited to go in there and kind of like see the history of the American Indians, but sadly couldn't go in, so it's just a real bummer.
And the Smithsonian did get back to us. They said that it was due to an outage at a nearby GSA plant that affected their cooling systems. But coming up in the next hour, hear from a family who flew all the way from Kansas about how these closures are now changing their plans. For now, live here on the National Mall, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. Right now, new developments in the Catherine Hoggle double murder case. The Montgomery County mom accused of killing her 2 young children, Sarah and Jacob, both missing since 2014. She was back in Montgomery County Court today for the 2nd time in the last week. Her defense says that she's not criminally responsible for their deaths after she was finally found competent to stand trial last year. Now set to get underway later this fall, prosecutors are demanding new reports on Hoggle's mental health. Her defense says that they've been waiting for those records from the state psychiatric facility. No decisions made today. There's another hearing scheduled for August 20th. And D.C. police have established a new teen curfew zone in Columbia Heights for tomorrow night, and you can see the boundaries on your screen. Curfew zone will be in effect from 8 p.m. Friday until midnight Saturday. A reminder, the city's nightly youth curfew remains in effect from 11 p.m. until 6 a.m. Let's head over to meteorologist Damon Matson with a first look at our forecast. Damon, at noon today we were talking about it's been a consistent week for sure.
Yep, very consistent, Mark, but not the kind of consistent some of us would like. That mugginess factor has cranked up to 10, and we're also bringing in some heat along with that. Now, this is the perfect setup for showers and storms to bubble up, and we have just that happening here across parts of the DMV. Most of the rainfall is north and west of D.C. We haven't had any wet weather just yet into the district, though we're watching closely as a little bit of development is happening along along the Potomac River. We did have one severe thunderstorm that came out of Loudoun County and moved into Montgomery County over the last half an hour, but that storm has weakened, thankfully enough, and we're only seeing some heavier rainfall just east of I-270 from Gaithersburg down to Rockville. But we do have a heavier band of rainfall that just moved out of Potomac, and this is going to skirt by right along the Beltway near Kensington, Silver Spring, over to College Park. So heads up there. We're going to see a pretty heavy downpour that could slow you down on those roadways, especially those of you going out for maybe that evening commute home here within the next hour or two. And we'll continue to see scattered thunderstorm and rainfall development as we head throughout the rest of the late afternoon into the early evening time. Shortly after sunset, though, most of this will be winding down, but we will then hit the deja vu button. Tomorrow is going to be just about the same setup and the same conditions as today. Now, as we roll into the upcoming weekend, are we still expecting to see daily chances at showers and storms? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. In the district, a man is in serious condition after being stabbed in Foggy Bottom this morning. Police say that it happened just after 6 this morning on E Street Northwest. The man was taken to the hospital. So far, no arrests have been made. We're told the investigation continues. If you have any information, you're asked to contact police. Well, a man has been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting in Glover Park. D.C. police say the 21-year-old Jeremiah Green is charged with first-degree murder. Police say the 35-year-old Bobby Cannon was shot and killed Wednesday night on 41st Street Northwest. Police say that the two knew each other. No word yet on what led up to the shooting. Well, a man convicted of killing an off-duty D.C. police sergeant will spend the rest of his life in prison. A judge sentenced Deon Thompson to life, plus 33 years for the 2017 murder of Sergeant Tony Mason Jr. Mason was shot and killed while sitting in a car in Baltimore. The case went cold for 6 years before a tip led investigators to Thompson's arrest in 2024. Well, Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger is stepping into the fight over a proposed $67 billion merger between Dominion Energy and Florida-based NextEra Energy. The governor says she will intervene in the State Corporation Commission review, the first time that a Virginia governor has taken that step. Governor Spanberger says that her focus is on lower energy costs, protecting utility jobs, and making sure that Virginia has reliable and affordable power.
At the end of the day, there's so much concern, correctly so, about the cost of energy that I want to make sure that any decision that the SEC might be making is one that takes the concerns and the needs of Virginians, as is notably their duty, into consideration. And so I intend to be a voice for Virginians in that process.
Well, Dominion Energy says it supports the governor's priorities and says that the deal would provide bill credits for customers, protect jobs, and help meet the state's growing energy needs. It's that time of the year in the DMV. Students and parents are gearing up to head back to school. D.C. students head back in just 3 short weeks. And today, Ward 8 celebrated the end of the summer at the Bellevue Library Back to School Bash. DC News Now's Randy Bass caught up with families getting back into their fall routines.
It's a sign of the back-to-school season at the Bellevue Library. Backpacks, books, and looks.
You got this new backpack. Let me see it. Very cool. That's awesome. You like yellow?
Yes.
Me too.
Third grader Mozzie ready to get back in the swing of things after a fun summer.
I have been going to the pool and going to other events like this.
Kids and parents enjoying their free gear, fresh produce, food, and fun vibes, tapping into local resources to start off the new year.
This is our 14th annual Back to School Bash, and the kids are having a really good time getting their free backpacks. We have over 2,000 free backpacks for the kids. DC
mom Katina King, one of several stylists offering free, fresh haircuts and braids for these young boys and girls.
It's the confidence. You go in, you're feeling good about yourself. You have a nice, fresh hairstyle. Everybody tells you look nice. I think that's a big thing to start the year off.
Her daughter Issa excited about her new hair and another DC school year, of course, coming up quick on August 24th.
I can see all my friends and new teachers.
If you missed Thursday's event here, don't worry. DC Public Libraries have plenty more back-to-school events planned over the next couple of weeks. Head to DCNewsNow.com for more info. In Southwest, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Randy Bass, thank you. Mayor Bowser is providing D.C. parents with back-to-school checklist. The checklist encourages parents to be up to date with their kids' vaccines. It also has information on enrolling your child at the right school and applying to a public charter school. There are also tips for building strong attendance habits for school. For more information, you can visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. Just search Back to School. Well, if you still need to do some back-to-school shopping, this could be a good weekend to do it. Virginia's tax-free weekend starts tomorrow, and it lasts through Sunday. Now, qualifying school supplies are exempt at $20 or less per item, and clothes and footwear qualify at $100 or less per item. You can also stock up on hurricane and emergency preparedness items. Well, Maryland's tax holiday runs for a full week. That's starting Sunday and lasting until August 15th. And that's a week from Saturday. And you can expect the state to suspend 6% of its sales tax on clothing and footwear priced at $100 or less, with no limit on how much you can purchase. Now, the first $40 people spend on backpacks is also exempt. For more information on the tax-free sales for both states, you can visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. Still ahead on DC News Now at 4, voters in the district will soon have the opportunity to weigh in on the future of foie gras and why animal rights groups say that the process to make this luxury food item is cruel. Plus, the start of the fall semester is right around the corner, and college students are preparing to head back to campus. We're stretching their dollar with ways to save on move-in day. Ahead at 4:30, grocery bills continue to put pressure on families. President Trump says prices are falling. So what's really happening when you get into the checkout line? We're going to break down the numbers. You're watching DC News Now at 4, covering the news we love all across the DMV. Back with more news and weather in 2 minutes.